Natural hair top, 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 natural hair top.
Now that that's over, let's get to it. This is just a video talking about my natural hair. All my videos have been so far about weave, and I haven't let you guys see my natural hair, but this is it. Show you guys the length. Dark right here. Let's see. You know, the shrinkage is real. Sometimes it gets real. I talk so that you guys know where I started from, where I came from, and with my natural hair, of course. Not where I came from, like where I was born, but and then where I'm at today with my natural hair, and all that good jazz. So to tell you that I know the specific date to when I started to become natural, I don't. Because I transitioned, so I didn't even really take down that date because I know it's going to take me a while for me to even see, not a while, but it's going to take me some time to even see some new growth of natural hair. So it wasn't going to be as easy and as quick as the big chop was. And I hated transitioning. And this is just my personal saying. Please don't take offense to anything. If you want to transition, because just like me, some people do not want to cut off their hair. And I was one of those people. I did not want to cut off my hair. My hair was like to my bra strap, but I wouldn't cut it off. So don't feel like just because I'm saying that, don't feel like you can't. Like you shouldn't. You should if that's what you want to do. For me, I just feel like it's so much harder. For me, it was so much harder, and I think it's hard to transition because in the beginning it's not hard because you don't have that much new growth and you're not getting that much. But once your hair and natural hair starts to grow in, it gets difficult, especially when you have half and half and you're dealing with two different textures, and one texture is a texture that you're not really used to. Maybe people who stretch their perms maybe are used to that, maybe feeling that, but I've gotten perms since I can remember. So for me, being natural and feeling my natural texture was something I'm not used to and I was not used to. So for me, transitioning was hard because once it got to that point where it was half and half, I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know. Like, it was just so hard because I couldn't do twist outs. Nothing was working for me because it would be nice up here, nice and curly up in this area, but when it came to my ends, it would be not even my ends. Half of my hair would be just straight and like blah. So for me, it was very hard to transition. I would rather have did the big chop and put on a wig and just screw my hair or something like that. Like, I wouldn't. If I could take it back, I would just do the big chop. I would probably just chop it all off. Then I would have to worry about what part of my ends are processed, which are not. Do I still have perm in my hair? Do I not still have perm in my hair? And I get a fresh chance to start with a whole new texture and get used to a whole new texture before it gets too long. You know what I mean? Because when you do the big chop, you're starting from your hair while it's like a baby, like while it's like a baby, and you're watching it grow. You're in the process of it growing, so you get a chance to experience all of that. So it was very hard for me to transition. Actually, when my hair got half and half in February of this 2013, I cut it off. Like, my hair was probably to a little bit past my ear, probably to right here. I got a person curled, and it was really short. But I had to cut it off. I had to cut most of it off because I was like, it's getting too much. And that did make it more manageable, but if I could take it back, transitioning was hard. And, being natural, it's not, to me, my personal opinion, it's not an easy thing. Like, I'm used to getting perms, wearing weaves, like, I'm used to that. So for me, doing this to my hair at first was not easy. I felt ugly, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt ugly, and I felt like it didn't look right on me. Made my face look fatter, because my face is fat. Made my face look fatter. Just, I didn't like it. And then when it gets in this, it is a lot to manage. It is a lot. Sometimes it is a lot to do, like, because for me, I don't feel like my hair is long enough to do a pineapple, but like, for me, I just feel like I like fresh defined curls like these, and I feel like if I do a pineapple, my hair is not gonna nowhere near look how it looked when I first did it. So I just like to twist my hair every night. So for me, it makes my hair a lot more manageable. I have to take a lot more time to sit down and do my hair than I did before. So it is a lot to really get used to. I will tell you, that's my honest opinion. It's a lot to get used to. It's a big change. It's a big difference. But it takes time, and it takes patience, and it takes confidence, guys. Confidence. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to have confidence in your hair and everything. You just have to have confidence that your hair is going to be how you want it to be. You can watch videos all day on YouTube and that will make you even more in the mood to grow your hair. But at the same time, your hair is not going to grow how their hair is growing, and your hair is going to take time. You still have to take care of your hair to get it like that, and it's all a process. If you don't like to get used to this look, but you want long kinky curly hair, like maybe a natural 85, like then you have to, like, you know, take the time to grow your hair. You can fantasize about the hair all day, but if you're not putting in work, you're not going to get results. So yeah, you have to definitely take time to really get used to your hair, and then find products that work for you. Find your conditioners, find your shampoos, find your deep conditioners, find what works for you, find what leave-in works for you, all this other stuff. You have to find, you know, your own regimen of what works for you. Your regimen is going to continuously change because you'll try different products, then you're like, okay, this is one of my staple products. Staple products, if you guys are, if no one's natural, you know what it means. It just means a product that you stick with, that you use on a regular basis. That's basically in your regimen. So yeah, you're gonna find different products, and you're gonna try different things and different this. And I'm a product junkie, and being natural. Actually, no, before I was natural, I was kind of a product junkie. But I feel like for permed hair, it's not that many fun things. That many fun products as it is for natural hair. It's much more funner to buy natural products or natural hair. So yeah, so I've definitely became a product junkie when I became natural, and I have a Carbox subscription. I just got my first one in December. I don't know how I feel about it yet, so don't ask me about it. But I mean, yeah, it does. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of time, and you know, do what you feel comfortable with. But you have to give your hair a try. And that was one of my problems. I didn't give my hair a try. I didn't like it, and it just made me want to put a weave back in it. And after a while, I did. Like, I would try to do it, but it wasn't coming out the way I wanted to. And then I just put a weave back in. And just put a weave back in. And at the time, I wasn't at the time, I wasn't accomplishing anything by doing that, and I wasn't my dog, and I wasn't getting used to my hair. And if you don't get used to it, then you know, what do you want? So, you know, you have to take the time to get used to your hair, and just trust. And if you're doing the right thing to your hair should grow. And remember to trim your ends. Not a lot, but especially if you're transitioning, I think an important part is to trim your ends. Continuously keep trimming your ends, because as that new growth comes in, you want to continuously keep not chopping. You want to keep trimming those process ends off. I just cut like this much of my hair off the other day. On each, I put it into 4 sections, and I cut probably this much of my ends off, because my ends were just, I feel like I still have a little bit of perm in them, and I feel like, because most of my hair is transitioned already. Like I said, I cut half of it off. But I just felt like the ends that I had on, I feel like some of them were still processed, and I feel like some of them they were just shot. So I just had to cut them off. So don't be scared. Like, you know, don't be scared, and don't be scared. I just think it takes a lot of confidence, and it takes a lot to become natural. I really do. I really think it takes a lot in you to become natural. But I think it's a great experience. I think it's great to have your hair with no chemicals and no thing. Like right now, I feel great. Like I'm like just how I want to dress. I have no makeup on. I have my natural hair, and right now I'm just enjoying what God gave me with no added anything. My added earrings, but like I have no added makeup. I have no added weave, and you know, it's great to feel pretty and feel beautiful with no makeup and with no hair extensions or, you know, chemicals in your hair. Just all natural you. It feels great. Like, you know, it's really a great feeling. It's that great feeling you have to get when, you know, I mean, it's a great feeling that you have to experience when you become natural, because I can tell you about it, but you have to feel it when you become natural. And for me, I just feel like I became so much more free and so much more not conforming to society of what an average African American girl would look like, with weave and a big butt and all this other stuff and makeup. And you know, so for me, I just felt like it was important, because I feel like a lot of people, especially the newer generation growing up, feels like, you know, they have to look like a video vixen. You have to look like that with a long weave to your ass and stuff like that. You don't have to. And there's nothing wrong with weave. Don't get me wrong, because of course, after a while, I'm going to put a weave in, just because, you know, it's great to have versatility and, you know, do different things with your hair. There's nothing wrong with the weave, but I'm just saying, like, it's great to experience your natural self. and get used to your natural self. But like I said, once you find like your staple products, like your conditioners and your leave-ins, it becomes 10 times easier. 10 times easier to be natural, because then you find products that makes your hair more manageable, makes your hair more softer, makes your hair more moisturized, so you don't have such a difficult time dealing with your hair. So once you find all that stuff, it's great. And then, you know, you go on YouTube and you look at things and you try different products, try different things, try different regimens. Maybe if you shampoo once a week, because some people do, maybe shampoo and bi-weekly will make a change. You have to just try some in order to get some. So you have to try some in order to see what happens, because you're not trying anything. You never know what's going to work more for your hair, what's going to not, because you can think that shampooing your hair weekly is helping, but what if you do it bi-weekly and you see a big difference in your hair, and a great difference? So, you know what I mean? You have to just be willing to try and be willing to be open, and I think it would be great. But like I said, I had a horrible time transitioning, but I don't want to discourage anyone, because I know how it feels. You don't want to cut off your hair. So, you know, just do what you do. I think just an important thing for transition is just try your hardest to get used to that texture up there, and to take care of both parts of your hair as much as you can, and keep it moisturized and keep it nice. I think a good thing for transition is rather to wear weave or to wear singly twist, something that will help you in a process of transitioning, because it is hard. I would say it's hard to transition, but the important part is to try to get used to that new growth and the natural hair coming in, and keep trimming your ends to trim that process part of your hair off at the end, so you're not, you know, trimming off, and you're not cutting it off in one big chop, but you're keep continuously trimming it, so you know it's continuously growing and you're continuously getting rid of those permanent ends. That's really all I have to say. Like I said, I am a product junkie. I have a lot of products. I don't think you can see it from over here, but I have a lot of products. If you guys want to know about my regimen and about products that I have and products that I've tried, things I don't like, things I do like, the oils that I use, I'd be more than happy to do a video about that if you guys want that, or any other natural questions that you have. I would say I've been natural for, I want to say, a year and a half. I would say like about a year and a half. I will mark my 2 years in February coming up. So yeah, almost about 2 years, I would say I've become natural, and it's been a journey, a great journey, and I'm happy now. You know, I wasn't happy at first, but that's the thing you have to get over. You know, you might not be happy with your hair at first. So I've talked to a lot of natural girls, and they weren't happy at a certain point, and then you just have to get used to it. You know, you have to love it. You have to have confidence in your hair, and in yourself, and in your look, and in what God gave you. So yeah, that's it. So like I said, if you guys have any more questions, leave them below, or my email's there, my Instagram's there, anything, just let me know. Bye guys.